Okay guys, the time has come. My first day of school is tomorrow. I have a meeting tomorrow in school, but it will be virtual and I'll bring you guys along on that. And then I also, the kids have the day off due to weather conditions, so I'm pretty much just gonna be home getting like my planner ready with all of my due dates and stuff and looking over syllabuses for all of my classes. And then Wednesday, the 17th, I am on campus for my Wednesday classes. So winter break is over. Here we are. I can't believe it. It felt so long, and yet it, like, today came faster than I wanted it to. And I'm super anxious. My tummy has been in horrible knots all day. I'm just nervous, but I know that with you guys I can do it, and I'm really excited to get back to like my normal videos where I tell you guys about school and about my day-to-day. That starts tomorrow. My meeting for clinic is at 8 a.m. So I have an early alarm set. Let's hope I wake up to it, because I have not been waking up to alarms this entire break. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. But I'm gonna go take off the little bit of makeup that I'm wearing today and go get some snacks and watch a movie, and I'll wake up with you guys tomorrow and tell you how my first day of school goes and bring you guys on that journey. Good night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it is Tuesday, January 16th, and it is currently 7:45 in the morning. I start school again today. Today is technically my first day back, even though I'm at home all day. I have a meeting with one of my professors at 8 o'clock and with my whole cohort. It's not just a meeting with me. It's gonna be to go over our hygiene convention assignment that's this week, and then also answering questions about clinic, which I know that my class has a lot of questions. So I've got my iPad ready to take some notes. And I actually also am gonna get out my planner and take some notes on like due dates or anything that he states today that is necessary to write down. So I thought I would let you guys know how it goes afterwards, and then maybe we can look at all of my classes, like the syllabuses online together, and put in assignment due dates and stuff. How does that sound? The kids have a snow day today, so they're home with me, but they know that I have a meeting, right?
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do during my meeting?
Stay in our room.
They're gonna lock themselves. No, I'm just kidding. They're gonna just hang out in their room. I made them some breakfast. What did I make you for breakfast?
A bagel with some blueberries and blackberries and yogurt.
And cheese, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. I'm gonna get signed into my meeting and talk to you guys afterwards.
Welcome to clinic orientation. You guys excited? Let's go ahead and just dive into this.
Okay, so my meeting is over and it was extremely informative. I feel like I am super stressed out for no reason. I think it's just because it was all at once. We pretty much went over all of our requirements, which I can tell you guys now. Kind of a lot and still a little difficult for me to understand, but I'll just tell you what I heard. So we do need to get 16 quads. We need to be graded a check mark or higher in our grading system to have that quad qualify as a pass. Our semester requirements are to see an adult, like adults, one pediatric, which is 3 to 9 years old, and one adolescent, which is 10 to 16 years old. But the pediatric does not count towards those 16 quads, and the adolescent does. We also are going to have 5 PEs this semester: a fluoride, varnish PE, an anterior curette, posterior curette, sharpening instruments, and prosthetic cleaning PE. And these are not scheduled like they were last semester. They're on us to complete whenever we can. We also are going to have 2 timed PEs, 120 minutes for an assessment and 120 minutes for a debridement. Let's see what else I kind of wrote down. We're not allowed absences, like even an excused absence is not allowed. 4 absences are allowed. If a patient cancels, it's considered an absence. If you have an open chair, it's considered an absence. If you're tardy to huddle 3 times, that's considered an absence. And if you're 20 minutes late, no matter the excuse, even if it's like driving conditions or a car accident, whatever, 20 minutes late is an absence. Our clinic grade starts at an 85 points. I'm guessing that means 85%. And your grade is always in comparison to your classmates. He kind of said, like, so if you're all having the same error, it'll stay the same. If you're doing better than most of your classmates, your grade goes up. And if you're doing worse, your grade goes down. I'm not really sure how that's calculated. That's going to be very interesting. We're allowed 6 screen and treats. A screening and an assessment lasts 3 months, so we don't need to redo screenings until 3 months have gone. We're not allowed to clean students because, like, I'm in Thursday clinic, so if I have a friend that's in Tuesday clinic, I'm not allowed to clean them unless it is to fill an open chair or a cancellation. You can avoid having an open chair in your grade book by completing 2 PEs that day, so that's interesting. If you are done with your patient and you get faculty approval, we are allowed to leave early. And then we also went over a few of our assignments. So I go to the RMDC this week on Thursday and Friday, and there's an assignment to complete. It's gonna be like a paper, but I'm not writing a paper. It's just like on a Word document. I have to complete all this stuff. We must attend 4 courses. We have to say hello to a greeter and take a selfie and import that into our Word document. And then there are bonus points for this assignment. There's just like a lot that we went over. So now I'm importing my room schedule and syllabus, and I'm going to continue on with the rest of my classes, and I'll let you guys know if I find out anything else interesting. I just wanted to give you guys an update that it is currently 2:11 p.m. and I am still working on importing all of my syllabuses for classes, getting due dates listed in my planner, and downloading this week's lectures for the classes that I have tomorrow. I still have 2 classes to go over. So it's been an all-day process for sure, feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but I really enjoy like organizing and putting it all in my planner. It just makes me feel better, and I don't want to have to do this some other day this week. So it's nice that I'm just getting it done right now. But yeah, that's my update. Hi guys. So now it is 3:05 and I have completed going over all of my syllabuses and putting in my due dates. So now I'm actually answering the objectives for my oral pathology class tomorrow, just trying to get ahead of it and kind of review the information before we review it tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. Hi. Hi. This is my first video back on campus, which is so nerve-wracking, but also quite exciting. It is currently 8:20 in the morning, and my class doesn't start till 9, but because we're in a new classroom, my friend Jordan and I decided that we want to get here early to make sure that we have a spot next to each other. And I always sit right up front, because if I don't, I won't focus. So that's kind of why. But today is oral pathology and periodontics. I'm gonna meet my new professor, my periodontics professor, who is also our new interim program director. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I already went over oral pathology and created a Quizlet for it already, and also filled out the objectives for this chapter, but I have not yet looked at periodontics, and it's 141 slides. So that's a little nerve-wracking. I think this is going to be one of my hard classes. Hear me now, and I guess I'll check in with you guys in a few weeks and let you know which classes ended up or seemed to be my toughest. But right now, I think it's going to be periodontics and dental materials, but we'll see. I'm going to go inside and get my lunch in the fridge and go find a seat in the classroom. So I'll talk to you guys after school. Hi guys, I just got out of class. It's about 2:40 in the afternoon. If you were watching my videos last semester, then you may remember that Mondays were like my long lecture days from morning until 4-ish. And this semester it's definitely Wednesdays, but it's still shorter. It's 9 to 3, and we got out early today, which is nice. So today was like a good day. I had oral pathology. And in oral pathology, I'm actually so happy with how sorry, I just got an email from a professor. I'm so happy with how my oral pathology professor taught the class. So she posted, the chapter PowerPoints, and also posted chapter PowerPoint like narrated. So she probably like spoke through it and went through it, but I didn't watch that one. I just downloaded like the chapter PowerPoint and took my notes and filled out the objectives and made my Quizlet from that. And then in class, she actually opened up a chapter 1 review. So she's going to be expecting us all to read over the PowerPoint on our own, which is fine because we all know how to read. And something we hated last semester was coming to class for a professor to just read the PowerPoint line by line when we can do that on our own. So she expects us to come to class with it like read. And then the review goes over the vocab and the chapter, as well as multiple case studies to start learning how to diagnose specific anomalies, or also just to get case study practice for boards. So I'm like really happy with how that class went. It was really long, but because I reviewed the PowerPoint pretty in depth, I knew a lot of the vocab, and I was able to get a lot of the case studies right, which was just really cool, and it felt like really rewarding. And then we had lunch. So I brought my lunch and I just like ate it and hung out with a few of my classmates. And then we had Periodontics 1. I met the new program director, and she was great. It was 141 slides, which I think I told you guys, but we went over it in like 35 minutes. She just flew through it because a lot of it was review from histology and embryology last semester. I still am so happy that Jordan and I are splitting like which classes we're doing Quizlets and objectives on, because she still did make Quizlets for that class, which is great because even though it's review, I want to keep it fresh and like go over it, especially before tests and stuff. But yeah, that was a decent class. It went really quick. I can tell that she is super passionate about not only hygiene, but also like periodontal health, which is important for this class, obviously. So that was interesting. And then it was time to go. So I am off for the day, and I'm gonna go home and like do some schoolwork and get ready for the RMDC tomorrow. I actually do have an RMDC project in 2 different classes that I need to complete, so I need to go home and like create an outline for that, and then probably bring my iPad to the RMDC tomorrow to be able to complete that. We also are all gonna try to take a class photo at 11:15 tomorrow, so I need to just remember to do that. What else? Oh, I do have some news. It was brought up to us today that we have officially lost one student due to failing out. And that was just like really sad and a huge wake-up call. And yeah, just like a bummer. She was super sweet and definitely capable. This failing out of a program this freaking hard, especially with a 7-point grading scale, means absolutely nothing about her intelligence and capability. It's just tough, and this program takes up 90% of our lives. And if your 10% outside of school is also rough or exhausting, or I don't know, and I'm not even saying that's what happened to her, but I'm just saying that this program is so hard and it takes up all of you. So whatever's left of you needs to be used for like relaxation to not get burnout. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but she just is an amazing person, 100% capable, and she will definitely be missed for the remainder of this program. I wish her all the best of luck with whatever happens next in her life. Everything happens for a reason. This was just not meant for her. And if she decides to try again and go back and gets in and does better, she was meant to do it that way. So that's my little spiel about that. It was just pretty sad and like shocking to hear that we have officially lost someone. I'm hoping we can go through the rest of the program without losing any more. So I hope so. But I'm gonna go home now, so I'll talk to you guys later. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. I am freezing. It is so cold. It is 35 degrees outside. That's what the car says. And I just walked almost 6 blocks back to my car. I am done for the day at the RMDC, the convention. It is currently 3 o'clock. My last class got out at 2:30. Today has been a really good day. It's been really long. It feels never ending, but that's probably because I was up at like 5:45 getting ready for it. And then even though I left my house like right around 7, I was almost late to my first lecture. Anyways, it's fine. It all worked out. I do have to be here at 8 tomorrow again, so I just need to leave sooner. But my first class of the day was lumps and bumps, and it was 2.5 hours long, and it was incredible. My speaker, or like the presenter, first of all, was so inspiring. He was just full of knowledge, and you could tell that he was extremely passionate about what he was talking about, and he was just like really funny. To be honest, in the moment I didn't really giggle a lot. Everyone around me was like giggling. I just
didn't giggle that much. But after going through my next 2 classes today, now I realize that he was a hoot and I took it for granted. So that's on me. But the information that I learned in that class was unbelievable. And even though I've only been in my oral pathology class for 1 day, I was able to answer, well, I didn't like raise my hand and answer, but I was answering in my head so many case study diagnoses. It was incredible. Like, I just think it was so interesting. I loved it. And then I think I told you guys, but I have like an assignment in 2 separate classes that I have to complete about the convention. So after that class, we like went to the exhibit hall and collected some information that we need to be able to fill out that assignment. And I also did my assignment asks for like selfies with people, and I actually was able to get 2 presenter selfies, 2 greeter selfies, 2 professor selfies, and I'm trying to think. I don't really remember, but we were not able to get our class photo done today, which is honestly a little frustrating. It's 5 bonus points that will be given on an assignment in this semester, and I would love those 5 points, but it's just like, it just didn't work out today, and I'm not sure how it's gonna work out tomorrow, so I guess we'll see. I did go around to a lot of booths. I got a few fun samples of stuff, and then my next class was like a marketing class on how to better market your brand in order to acquire new patients, and it was boring. Ugh, I feel so bad saying that, but it really just was. I didn't care for that class. I think a reason behind it though is I have some news. I think I've told you guys that we have clinic with real patients this semester, and all of our patients have to go in for a screening appointment first to get like qualified. And we got an email while I was in that marketing class from our like clinic coordinator lady telling us all that the software completely crashed and every single appointment has been wiped clean, completely lost, gone forever. So in her email, she told us that. My little group of friends that was sitting with me during that lecture, we all were like, "You're effing kidding me." And then it gets worse because she wrote another email saying, please go and re-sign up for like your screening appointments, which thank God I am a type A organized little thing, because I was able to look up all the appointments that my patients have. But some people, and we do share our screening appointments with second year as well, but some of these people, either in my class or the other class, I don't know, are freaking lying, because when I went in to schedule my first screening next week, the time frame that I originally was like scheduled for is full. So I don't have an update on that patient, but as soon as I do, I'll tell you guys. I don't know what else to tell you. It was just really frustrating. And then after that class, we kind of walked around for another like 30 minutes, and then I collected with like Jordan and Summer and Shay, and then a few other girls actually ended up finding us later. But for my last class of the day, and my last class was finding your voice, and it was pretty much like a lecture on using tone of voice and body language and words to sell, or I'm sorry, maybe it wasn't sell, to close a case. So she was like, these are my voice strategies in order for your dental office to make $1 billion gazillion dollars, like to be able to close cases and make that money. And honestly, it was a really interesting lecture. That's my little update. I have a 5-minute drive home, so wish me luck. I'm gonna jam out to some tunes, and I'll talk to you guys later. Today is day 2 of the convention and I just parked in the parking garage, and Jordan is actually about to be here, so we're gonna walk together. But I will let you guys know how my day goes. It's currently 7:28 in the morning and my class is at 8. I'm really excited for today's lecture. And I'm hoping to get some like cute pictures and videos today since I kind of like spaced on that yesterday. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know how my day goes later. I'm sorry if my makeup is smeared. I just walked back to my car from the convention and had a cough attack, and it literally made me cry. So that's fun. Anyways, I'm done for the day. It's currently 11:30 and I only had that one presentation today. It was about HPV and lesions and lifestyle. So we went over a lot of different pathologies and mostly discussed melanomas, which was very interesting. Also went over like how to correctly chart like what we see when looking at an anomaly. So I think that the way that you chart and type up your notes is freaking vital. Like, emphasis on the freaking. Not kidding, because dental hygienists can get sued, and also we're trying to like save lives and make sure that our patients are healthy. And if there's something wrong with your mouth, it's almost guaranteed that there's something wrong somewhere else in your body. So when people are like, it's just my mouth, like, why do you care so much? Like, you guys just clean teeth. Like, whatever people say about hygienists, it's so much more than that. And I'm really passionate about that. So I really enjoyed that part of the seminar because I think charting and diagnosing pathologies, obviously like dental hygienists you wouldn't diagnose, but you would pretty much say like, hey, John Doe, the last time we looked at this lesion, I measured it at 2 millimeters, and it's been 2 weeks since we looked at it, and it's 4 now. So I think you should go check out what's going on with your dermatologist, and then come back to me or whatever. I don't know how I would finish that, but anyways, it was just like a really good presentation. And I got quite a few like pictures and stuff with my class, which was fun. Now I'm gonna go home. I really need to get my crap together and start studying because I looked over a little bit of pathology's week 2 information, and it's excessive, super in-depth material. So if I'm not in a good place before then I'll have to be like learning twice as much. So I really would love if I understood this week's perio and pathology before going into new material next week. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to say. So I will talk to you guys later. Oh my god. Okay, so I ordered something a few months ago and it came in and I just tried it and I hate the color. So don't judge me because it will not come off, which is good. The product is doing what it needs to be doing. But I was pretty much coming on here to tell you guys that it is currently 8:30 p.m. and I am about to just study for a while, and I feel so distracted. Like, I keep getting on TikTok and on my phone. So to help, I am going to record myself studying. Don't make fun. Oh my god, don't make fun of my lips. I look like I just drank someone's blood. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. There are girls out there that can pull off a red lip. And I'm not saying like it doesn't look okay.
But I like hate it so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I'm gonna study now because I'm distracted yet again. Just don't make fun of my lips, okay? Hi guys. Oh, ow. Happy Saturday. Today is January 20th and it is currently like 1:30. Austin and I are about to go to the gym and then get lunch, and then he needs to grab something from Home Depot. And then when we get home, I am going to finish this video and post it so that you guys have my official first week back at school video to watch. And a lot happened this week. I can't really recall, you know, everything, but you guys just watched the video, so you know that it's been a pretty like busy first week of school, already on the grind with like studying and preparing for 2 upcoming tests, and really nervous about clinic this semester. That's like one of the biggest things on my mind right now. But overall, it's been a good week. I'm feeling excited to like get back into routine, be in classes and learning and being with like all my girls and my friends. The dental convention was really cool. Such an awesome experience. I'm still nonstop thinking about like the presentations that I got to listen in on and everything that I've learned. And it was just like a really fun experience. And I hope to go back next year. But other than that, next week on Monday will be my first Monday on campus, since this week it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So that will be clinic theory and dental materials for the first time. So I have no idea what those classes are really like going to be like. So on Monday, I'll be able to tell you guys how that goes. And then I have Tuesdays off this semester. I think I told you guys that, like I took Tuesdays off again. So Tuesdays will be like lots of study and school stuff. I really need to get this attention span situation figured out because I was trying to study last night. I think I told you guys that. And I just like had no desire. Like, I don't know. I think I felt really tired. The convention took it out of me, but I was really hoping to like study for a few hours and get some things done. And I just didn't. So I'm hoping I can make time for that today and tomorrow and then Tuesdays. But yeah, I am so excited to be back on my like school video grind. I'm super excited to be like answering your guys' questions and going through this process with you. So if you have any questions, please ask. Like, I answer every single comment I get. I will continue to do that. I'm so honored and grateful that you guys have found like my videos to be informative and supportive and encouraging. I feel all of that from you guys. So all I want to do is just deliver that right back to you all. So I'm going to stop my rant and I'll talk to you guys later, but I am happy that you're on this journey with me, and I'll see you guys next week.